friends, and welcome to Tom's Tinkering and Adventures. Well, it's a Sunday morning, and I'm up early. I'm always up early. For some reason, I still can't sleep in to this day. Well, there's worse curses in life, I guess. I'm getting ready to go on a little road trip, a little bit under 150 miles, because a friend of mine who used to be in the Navy got out for a while and then joined the Army. And there's no talking sense into people, but it happens. Anyway, he is moving to Kansas, and he has a Ford F-150 that he wanted to get rid of. So he asked me if I would take it for free. And you know what my favorite price is? It's free, so I am making the trip up there along with a friend of mine, and we are going to bring it back. So I don't really know a whole lot about the truck. It says it runs and drives, and it will or should make the journey. Beyond that, I don't know a whole lot about it. So I loaded up some tools and some oil and that sort of stuff, and a known good battery into my lady's Honda here. We'll take the Honda up, and then we will drive it back. So let's see what it looks like. We'll stop maybe on the road and talk a little bit more if we get any more info, or we'll stop when we get up there. Well, we made it up to Burbank. Pretty good time. A little bit over 2 hours. Traffic was good.
It seems like it runs pretty good.
There's Justin. You may recognize him from my DR350 videos. I'll put a link on here. But we got this truck here from my buddy's wife. She took us around back and said, "Here's the keys. Here's the paperwork. Here you go."
Yeah, it has a new alternator in it.
We've got some new parts under the hood, which my buddy mentioned that he had changed some stuff out. Now,
MSD ignition.
I think that there's a smog issue with this truck, Justin. So you have to have some connections in the industry, and hopefully we can get it smogged. But besides that, it actually doesn't look too bad. We got decent looking tires. This is a 4-wheel drive. The power windows work really good. Look at all that power. And the inside doesn't look too bad.
No.
This is not a Lariat or whatever. This is just a custom, so it's got the basic stuff, but it looks like we have a aftermarket cruise control. I haven't seen one of them in ages. It has air conditioning. We don't know if it works. It has an Optimus cassette deck. Woo! With an anti-theft detachment face. We have a center console. This thing is not too bad. Body looks to be in okay shape.
Started first time.
We have a custom step bumper here with a receiver hitch.
What? That works?
That works. Oh yeah, got the obligatory early 90s rear window.
Its own war horn.
So let's put the keys in. We checked all the fluids here. The oil is
Original body paint.
Original body paint. The oil was a little bit low, and I noticed some smoke upon startup. So let's fire it up again here.
All right, let's do it.
We gotta stop at the gas station.
Old-timey keys.
We gotta stop at the gas station and get some water. We noticed it's a little bit low on coolant, but besides that, it did fire right up. Doesn't sound too bad. There's some smoke coming out. It was a pretty big cloud when we first started it, so.
You need a ride?
You got any free candy? What do the gauges look like? Well, we got oil pressure. Not bad. Dude.
What?
Dude.
I want to listen to that, actually.
We got mixtapes in here.
This is rad.
Hooked on a Feel. Oh, look at that.
Ooh, awesome.
Mixtapes.
These are rad. Dude, this is totally awesome. Dude, okay, so I have a Guardians of the Galaxy CD. I put it in my buddy's car, and my buddy's car ate it. This is a sign.
How does a car eat a oh, I guess it doesn't eject it. All right, so we're gonna head to the gas station and get her cleaned up, and we'll get initial impressions. Oh, look at this. It used to be this brown color. I didn't even realize that. Wasn't even really paying attention, I guess.
I don't remember using these ever. I'm too young.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, don't do this at home, but I'm recording and driving here. But here we are on the 5 freeway, heading back south to San Diego. It's working okay. I don't notice any smoke at this point, so that's a good thing. And we're cruising along at 60 or 70. We're gonna stop in about 40 or 50 miles and assess it. Okay, you can just barely see the truck in the parking lot. We parked here, we stopped, we're halfway, about an hour away from home. And Justin's been driving the truck. What's your thoughts on the truck so far?
Drives like my old 73 Chevy T20 panel van.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How many how are the gauges looking? Overheating,
No, I paid
oil
attention to the
pressure?
gauges pretty well. The temperature gauge, though, sadly, is behind the steering wheel in its orientation, because the steering wheel is like, you should be driving like this, but it's like this. Like even the handles on the thing, or like the grips on that mossy oak cover,
Yeah, you could.
are like 120 degrees out from the way that the steering wheel should be. So I have to constantly like do a pull up and look at the temperature.
But it's holding steady.
Yeah, it's holding steady. A little bit of a stutter, but it's not a big deal.
All right. And the truck is doing okay. It looked like it was all right. I seen you got up to like 80. I was behind you for a while.
I pegged it out.
Uh-oh.
Pegged it out.
Don't peg it out, man.
Yeah, I didn't mean to. When I saw that, I went, holy shit, traffic's moving really fast up here. Trying to get over.
Keep it slow. So I don't think we're gonna have any trouble getting it home, but
I don't think so either.
so far it's a good looking machine. We'll take a good look at it again here before we take off. And I noticed a few things I didn't pay attention to when we first saw it, but we'll look at it before we leave again and pop the hood and check it. But hey man, free truck, this is definitely worth it. So far our biggest disappointment is the tape deck doesn't work. It's bull stuff. We do have radio. Ooh, I bet those are nice speakers in there. I love this. There's nothing on these doors. They're all, well, wait, down here we got carpet, but I didn't pay attention to this when we first got here. It's got a rubber floor mat. How sweet is that? I wonder if these are vinyl seats under here.
It's like it belonged to the federal government.
Yeah.
It came from the Forest Service.
I seen that there's 2 rear view mirrors on the floor, but there's not one on the windshield. The windshield's not even cracked. And we've got a, I already pointed out, we got the rear window that opens up. Ooh, I missed these. These are the same from the 70s, these Ford dome lights. Those never changed from the 70s. Doesn't work?
How are you gonna tease me? It has so many good songs on it.
So many good songs and it doesn't work. We haven't tested the air conditioning. We did test the dual fuel tanks. They appear to work. So we got dual fuel tanks. We filled up the front one and Justin ran out the back one. Horn works, horn blows.
Horn blows.
So does the driver. Eh,
Hey, I'm not gay, but 20 bucks is 20 bucks.
that's like $20 more than you paid for the truck. This thing is sweet. All right, well, we got about an hour left. We'll get it. Ooh, and we got peeling tint too. Yeah, that's a bonus feature.
Bonus.
Yeah, I want you to try out this adaptive cruise control here and see if it
I
works.
was so scared. It feels so janky just when you signal. It feels like I'm gonna go and like have it in my hand.
Man, I haven't seen one of these in a long time. This is like a J.C. Whitney thing.
We had one on the panel van. It never worked right.
Well, we'll find out, but yeah, halfway in miles, halfway in time, 1 hour left, so we're gonna hit the road and bring this treasure on home. God, sure is beautiful. Truck made it all the way back here. Nice driving, Justin.
Thanks, my man.
And I'm getting my first chance behind the wheel of it here. We're thinking that this temp gauge, he said it's been right here the whole time, so we're thinking that's not working. The oil pressure gauge seems okay. Engine's got kind of a little dead spot, and then I was asking if he used any of the accessories, And
I use the heater to keep it cool.
He said he was worried that since this was going in, he thought he saw like a little bit of smoke under there, so he ran the heater. But I just turned the AC on. We'll do it again here. It killed the engine.
It's wired to the ignition. Nah, just kidding.
So we're thinking that the
compressor's
seized up, and the cassette deck doesn't work. So this thing's a pile for free. What?
I want a refund.
What kind of a free truck do you get that everything doesn't work?
I'll tell you what though, man. Before you know it, you're going faster than 85.
All right, let's see how she drives. It's smooth, baby. Here you go. Oh, did you hear that? Lit up a tire for like 100 to a second.
Yeah.
You're right. This thing drives kind of boaty.
Oh, it's a Bismarck class ship.
You were just talking about that. Wow, this is so off.
I told you.
This is driving straight.
Still has plenty of go though.
It does okay. It's not
A little stutter.
It's not gonna light him up, but it does okay.
Yeah, it's lost some power over the years.
5.0 V8, and it's showing 93,000 miles, which could be correct. Now, Justin and I were talking about this, how American vehicles didn't even have a 6th digit on them until mid-90s, probably even early 2000s on some. But from what I remember, if it's rolled over, you'll have one of the numbers kind of be half off a little bit. I don't know if you ever heard that before.
Dead cone.
Oh! 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 Lucky that wasn't a kid. And the brakes are strong. Brakes are strong. Let's light up the neighborhood here. Hang on. Power brake.
I'm thoroughly unimpressed.
It actually drives pretty smooth though. It's softer than my truck is. Probably softer than yours. I don't know what you think. My truck can be rattling everywhere over this. It's bouncing me really hard. I don't know, maybe not. Drives better than I would anticipate.
Drives better overall this than the old Chevy would have.
Yeah.
It's hard to compare. My truck's suspension is so much more modern than this.
True. Wow. This wheel is not off just a little bit at all. It's off a lot.
Yeah, it's great. Clear.
Alright, so no AC. Probably a compressor needs to be changed.
I'm gonna go for a new tape deck. But I'll clean the brushes first, maybe, if I can get access to them.
Can you get a tape deck anymore?
Of course you can.
Yeah, I wonder. It's a little bit sloppy in the front here. Probably change out some stuff, huh?
Probably a steering dampener, some bushings,
Ball joints.
sway bar if it has one. Maybe get an aftermarket sway bar. Ball joints.
Maybe, take a look.
Upper and lower control
These
bushings.
things were never even tight when they were new.
Oh, okay.
Wow. I've never seen a wheel off. Like, you can't hardly get it off more than that.
Just put it straight when we take it back to the house, and then probably unbolt the steering wheel and bolt it where it's supposed to be.
Yeah, we could probably mess with it and get it close.
Yeah.
It's really pretty easy to do. That's annoying. That's probably the most annoying thing about this. Vent wing windows.
So good.
You can't beat those.
So good.
Oh, it's so orange.
There's no spare tire, I noticed. You hear the mount bracket under there?
That's what that was. Oh.
I drive, not overdrive. I didn't even realize that. Or maybe I bumped it. That's reverse. I know you mentioned you thought U-joints, but it doesn't sound too bad. No, it's not too bad.
I think some things have settled since we started our journey.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It's been a long time since I've seen one of these. I didn't realize that this truck would be old enough to have one of those. If you don't know what that is, you're probably considerably younger than I am. Well, made it home. Very minimal, well, zero issues, really. We got it here. And for free, you can't beat it. So my buddy, Justin, who's driving it, I'm going to give him this truck. Can't beat it. I got it for free. I'm gonna hand it off to him. He is looking to try to gain a little bit of financial freedom, so he was in with the car payments and stuff. So he's going to sell off his truck that he owes money on and start driving this one. And hopefully things work out properly and he can save money and get on the right side of things. And starting out without a vehicle payment is a good thing, just like my son, his truck behind me here. But I'm amassing a heck of a pickup collection here. I need to start getting the trucks that I'm storing for other people out of my yard. 1, 2, 3, my truck, Toyota up there. Yeah, I'm running a used truck lot. It's cool, not cool. But anyway, I'm hoping that he thinks this through and it works for him. I want to thank my friend Adam, who called me and offered me this truck. Thank you very much, appreciate it. It's going to go to good use. So if you're digging what I'm putting out, give me that thumbs up, leave a comment down below, and if you're not already, hit that subscribe button. I appreciate it. Thank you very much for watching. Get out there and find your adventure. Adios.